Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to your another session of your online classes. Children, just to remind you that we were studying about lesson number 14, Improvement in Food Resources. Today is the fifth part of the lesson. Today, we are going to study about the crop protection management. Before this, we have studied how to improve the variety of crop. So that was crop variety improvement. And second, we studied was crop production management. Today, we are going to study about crop protection management. Now, children, when a crop grows, it is continuously exposed to various environmental conditions, and this varied environmental condition may lead to a plant disease. It may lead to the birth of many unwanted plants, which we call them as weeds, or other pests that may damage our agricultural crops. The variety of agricultural crops that we use, it includes crops, vegetable crops and the fruits. These crops are all the time exposed to various factors, and these various factors leads to the birth of insects, birds, rodents, bacteria, fungi, etc., and thus they damage the crop. It demands proper and sustainable agricultural practices. It means that if we wish to have a healthy crop, we need to have a proper and sustainable agricultural practices. मतलब हम लोग मन मर्जी नहीं कर सकते, हमें एक सिस्टम से एक प्रोसीजर है उसे फॉलो करना पड़ेगा. By when we employ the right agricultural practice, definitely the farmer is able to improve the yield of the crop. Now, this crop protection, it is based on certain factor. So, if the crop is affected by the pesticide, we can use children herbicide, insecticide, fungicides. If we wish to have biological pest control, nowadays organic farming has become a very trending thing in agriculture. So that includes biological pest control, in which we use cover crops, trap crops and beetle banks. Yeah, and they affect the insects and the pests selectively. They do not damage the main crop. Animal psychology based on approaches like bird scares. You must have seen in the field that artificial man is made so that the birds get scared of it. Various biotechnology methods are being used, which includes breeding and genetic modification, so that we can develop a disease resistant plant. Children, these are the picture of some of the insecticide, pesticide, herbicides that are very commonly used in India by the farmers. Now, what is crop protection? It is generally a method of protecting a crop yield from different agents like pests, weeds, plant disease and other organisms. The crops provide us food, fiber, drug for various our day-to-day activity. The three major biotic components that affect our crop plants are insects, weeds, and the disease causing agents, which mainly includes the bacteria and the fungi. Therefore, crop protection management before, during, and after the cultivation is very important. These are the picture of some of the common pests which are being found in India. Now, children, along with insects and pests, there are some unwanted plants that grow with the main crop and they compete for nutrition, water, space with the main crop, and in this way they try to affect the growth of our main crop. And if we do not check this, then what will happen? The growth of our main crop will decrease, and we will not be able to get that sufficient amount of yield that we actually wanted. So the process of controlling weed is known as weeding. What are some of the very common method of controlling the weeds, children? You have studied this in 8th standard. We should till the soil before sowing the new crops. It can be used controlled by using weedicide, herbicides. There are manual methods by use of khurpi or hand pulling. Right? There are some biological methods also. Now these biological methods includes introduction of various insects, birds, which will eat only over the wheat, and our main crop is unaffected. Children, these are in the picture I have shown you some type of weeds, and you can see in the other picture how the person is hand pulling and removing the weeds. Insects and the pest management. Both insects and pests, they are the major crop damage and yield loss. They damage the whole crop and eat up a large part of the grains. So hence, if we do not give proper attention to this insects and pests, do you know children, they can damage 30 to 50% of the agricultural product every year if we just leave it. So what are the ways? By incorporating integrated pest and insect management. This I told you just now, using of different chemical method, biological method. We can use insecticide, pesticides. Now, some of the preventive measures of pest control are use a resistant variety of crop plants. Now you remember children, I told you that we can have a better quality of crop by DNA technology or genetic engineering or even by the process of breeding. So first point refers to that selection of optimum time of sowing the crops. It is very important for the farmers to select a suitable time when he need to grow the crop, because if he plants in some other season, definitely there will be the attack of insecticide, pest and the fungus. Clean cultivation. He must keep his agricultural land in a proper shape so that the growth of the crop can take place in a proper way. And it is very important that he does a summer plowing so that the unwanted plants get uprooted and they get mixed with the soil and they help in the formation of green manures. Crop protection after cultivation. Now children, everything is over, right? हमारा पेड़ लग भी गया, हमें क्रॉप्स भी मिल गए, हमारे पास सब कुछ हो गया. Now ultimately the farmer is ready with the crop. So once the crop is matured, it is harvested. So harvesting is cutting and gathering of the matured crop. Now these cultivated grains must be stored safely to avoid प्रोडक्ट लॉस. हमने सब कुछ किया, बहुत बढ़िया से किया, बहुत अच्छी क्रॉप लगाई, सब कुछ बहुत ध्यान रखा और बस सीड्स को यूं छोड़ दिया और बारिश आ गई एंड एवरीथिंग बिकम्स ज़ीरो. So it is very important that we must take care of the grains that are being produced. The chances of grain loss are very high during this time before cultivation, because I told you children, nowadays due to global warming the weather has become unpredictable and it rains anytime. So farmer needs to be very alert, especially after the cultivation. Therefore, methods for protection needs to be better. Common pests, rodents and some environmental conditions like humidity and temperature, they are responsible for the loss of crops after they are mature. Before storing the grains, it should be cleaned very nicely. So, because if it is clean, definitely there will be no low quality grain and it will not get damaged. Okay, it must be dried nicely so that there is no fungal growth and it protects the crop. Pests can also be killed by a method which is known as fumigation. Now children, you must have seen sometime in the evening time one person, he comes on the cycle and he sprays smoke in all our surrounding so that the mosquitoes run away. That particular process is called as fumigation. So this particular phenomena can also be applied on the crops so that we can get rid of all unwanted things that we don't want in the crop. So you can see a person here doing the process of fumigation. Now children, the food grains should not be just left anywhere in the godowns. Nowadays, With the development of technology and science, the farmers are getting better and better designed godowns, which are called as silos. If you look at Tata company plant, children outside also near the cement plant, you can see some of the silos. They also store their cement as cement absorbs water immediately and gets hardened up. Okay, so children, it was all about your today's topic. I hope you understood, and thank you, children. Take care of yourself and please do write the notes.